Good morning, everyone. Here is your moment of yes for Wednesday, October 7th. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. So, your moment of yes for this morning is you know what? I mean, everyone carries around heaviness. I think there's an extra heaviness right now, with the pandemic and with, it's an election season and everyone has a level of heaviness that we carry with us just from life, and sometimes it's more sort of front of thought. Other times it's kind of hanging out in the back, and it's just it's there. It's sort of life. Life has a way of doing that, and then it comes down to sort of how we process it, how we move through it. But yeah, for some reason last night, when I went to bed, there was nothing going on yesterday unusual to kind of make me feel extra heavy. But when I went to bed last night, and I usually go to sleep really quickly, when I closed my eyes, I noticed the ping pong ball bounce around a few different places, and then it settled back on a few different places that are just heavy. And in the dark, they feel darker. Some of the heaviness feels a lot darker in the dark. And it just kind of rested on a couple of spots that just really sort of hit me in my heart and hit me with some heaviness, and um, it was uncomfortable, and it just kind of brings back some uncomfortable sort of just heaviness. And it's the way I like to think about it is, I'm really good. My personality is really good at kind of keeping the snow globe shook. Is it shook or shaken? But I'm pretty good at keeping the snow globe shook. And so, you have all the snow that's kind of swirling around, and I can kind of keep myself active, not always distracted, sometimes distracted, but active with what I'm thinking about and being progressive in my thought. And so I was laying there last night, and it was like I let the snow globe settle, and so there was that heaviness there. And so again, like I said, it's uncomfortable. I was tempted for a moment to, I'm going to get up, I'm going to go watch something, I'm going to go work on something, and then I just said no, just be with it. As uncomfortable as it is, just be with it, sit with it. And then again, going back to the self-care from the other day, is just be okay with it, and be okay with yourself, and be gentle with yourself, and just love yourself, and know that you're okay. Know that it's okay and you're okay, because clearly you're here and you're safe and you're okay. And so I just kind of stayed with it, and it didn't feel great, and I stayed with it. And the next thing you know, then I fell asleep, right? I fell asleep, and I woke up this morning, and there's sun coming in the window, and there's just the heaviness that I felt the night before was gone. And it's funny, a lot of times when I lay in bed in the morning, there's this church hymn that comes to me, and it's the first line. It's, "Today is the day the Lord hath made. Be glad, give thanks, rejoice." And that, to me, I don't know why that's the hymn that comes to me so many mornings as I'm laying in bed, but it's today is the day the Lord hath made, right? Be glad, give thanks, rejoice. Be glad, give thanks. Sort of that gratitude, and the rejoice, right? Celebrate, be joyful. And it's just, there's such an encouragement in that. And it's not that, I'm shaking up the globe. It's more of um, a foundation to sort of start the day. Like, just go on about your day. Be grateful and rejoice. Be grateful and celebrate. Be grateful and express joy. And stuff is going to happen, and that's okay, right? And just to move through it, to be with it, to give it a big yes. Express your excellent self, and a big yes and, as we move through the heaviness of our day, the heaviness of this season, and the heaviness of anything that comes our way today. You got this. You're awesome. I love you. Loved you all. Have an awesome yes and day, everybody.